You think we're gonna beat all these games?
It's the BOYSLOCKE Show!
Look at this!
Who dat?
It's the Magnon. All right,
Mangy meat.
Mangy Meat.
Mangy meat.
Get your name incentives in for Mangy Meat on the Discord. If you can think of something better than Mangy Meat, pop that in the Discord so we know what to name him. Yeah. We're not gonna let this guy die.
Is he pretty good?
Yeah,
Okay.
he is. The reason why he's good is because they made him electric steel instead of just electric.
So he's resistant.
So he's resistant to a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
Including psychic, which is really awesome.
Voltorb's thing.
Yeah, he's just Voltorb's icon. And then also his special attack stat is really, really high. It's 120, I believe. So hopefully we don't run into any scary trainers here on our way to Olivine.
What's good against steel?
Fighting, fire,
Fighting.
and ground.
And it would be good against...
Mr. Mime. Steel is good against ice, rock, and that's it.
Ice
And rock.
rock.
It's a defensive type. I guess we'll see how Bite does. Oh, he's using Substitute. I love how he turns into like a Gen 1 Pokemon icon. Well, that was quick. Let's see if Snarf can take a confusion from Mr. Mime. Oh, nice,
How
dude.
how does Substitute work? You sacrifice some HP to essentially absorb a free attack?
The Substitute gets a certain amount of health. Please survive, Snarf. I probably should have switched you. The Substitute is given a certain amount of HP, and once it takes that amount of HP damage, it fades. But the thing is, like, let's say you sacrifice 30 HP to have a Substitute with 30 HP. But then if the Pokemon hits the opposing Pokemon hits the Substitute with an attack that does like 150 damage,
You won't take...
you don't take that damage, you just only
take
took the
30.
30. So it's kind of like that.
Does it get used in, like...
Yeah, there's
Real life?
there's tournament sets that I think use. Oh Jesus, we need to use a super. I think there's official sanctioned move sets that have Substitute in them, especially Pokemon that can like heal themselves in between turns with another move or like a held item.
Oh, where you'll gain more than you sacrifice?
Yeah, like a Snorlax might use Substitute and then they're holding the held item leftovers where they regain a little bit of health every turn. And if they can take a lot of damage with their Substitute, they might...
Foxy.
This is probably a beauty. Juan's getting perked up.
Yep. Hello.
That might be the candy, but... Olivia. How do you feel about the name Olivia?
I think it's a solid name.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's a kind of a babe name.
Is it?
A little bit.
Corsola!
Dude.
I used to feel one way about the name Olivia, and now
Okay.
I feel the other way about it. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
But I do see...
Because of an Olivia?
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
Basically, I knew an Olivia that I didn't like, and then I met an Olivia that I did like.
Okay.
So, it turned it around for me.
I thought it was going to be the other way. I thought you were
Oh,
going to
like
meet an Olivia you liked and then... We don't like that Olivia
it's a
anymore.
bit unfair to say that the first Olivia was somebody that I didn't like, but it just wasn't somebody that made me... And like when you're little kids, like when I was younger, and when you're younger, you're more critical of people's names just based on the name itself, you know?
You associate it really deeply, I think.
Yeah, you're just like, oh, that's a dumb name.
Yeah.
You know, and like, I think when I was younger...
Because everything about them is dumb.
Yeah.
Including their name.
Yeah, I think when I was younger, I associated the name Olivia with like, it was like sounded like an old lady name to me, like Agatha or Bertha or something like that.
Yeah.
And somehow it was in that same category, and then think I just matured, and then met somebody named Olivia who was really cool, and I was like, oh, I like that name now.
Yeah, I think I'd get along with that Olivia.
Yeah, I think I could get along with her. Blue hair, take me there.
Yep.
Something like that. Dun, 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 dun.
What was that little you're doing a little
I was struggling to
you're on the shoulders.
I was struggling to move accurately while on the bicycle. Ooh, a psychic. Norman.
Norm.
Oh,
you
dude,
met Martha?
We need to get ourselves a slowpoke. Slowpoke is going to be our trump card to beat the 7th gym. The 8th gym, I mean. It's pretty much going to be required that we catch a slowpoke and evolve it into a slowbro. Boom!
How does Slow King work?
Slow King is the exact same type as Slowbro. He just has slightly different stat spread, and he has almost the exact same moveset too. It's really silly. But he has like one of the defenses is higher than the other, and like one of the attacks is like a little bit different, but it's pretty much exactly the same. It's kind of it's very minute differences.
How does one get a Slow King?
Oh, you have to trade a Slowpoke while he's holding the item King's Rock.
And then
he evolves directly into Slow King. It's a branching evolution.
And then he's got that blue blood.
Who does?
That Slowbro.
Slowbro?
Yeah.
And this here's the farm.
That's a term for like royal.
Oh,
If you're blue-blooded, you're like stuck up.
because it never touches the air and it never turns red.
I think it's because it's too precious to bleed it.
Okay.
I think is the connotation.
That blew my mind when I first learned that.
What's that?
That your blood is not red until it's exposed to oxygen.
Is it not?
Yeah, like that's why your veins look blue. Because your blood's blue.
Well, that's also blood that's going back to your heart. That's like...
Right, the oxygen poor blood.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So like, if you sliced a blue vein, the blue blood would come out and turn red when it touches the oxygen.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
That is really cool.
It's kind of crazy.
World's crazy, man.
The world?
And so is whatever I have. It's been just a roller coaster.
Boys has no berries. Damn. I tried to give a berry to this sick mill tank. I forget what you get. I think you get the moo moo milk. Yeah, there's just a bunch of mill tanks and toros hanging out here, doing their thing, out to pasture.
Do you almost hear something different than mill tank every time you say it?
No.
Okay. It's just me.
Are you referring to MILF?
Yeah.
MILF tank?
Yeah.
Is that what you're thinking of?
Like it's some article of clothing that makes you...
Oh, I see. No, I've never... I mean,
Look at that.
God, he's a cutie.
Cute.
I've never seen...
super cute.
Or I've never thought of... I've heard people say MILF tank before instead of
really?
mill tank, like just as a joke.
Oh.
But I've never thought of it actually being a thing.
Like an actual...
An item. A physical, tangible creation. Sorry, Pikachu. You're cute,
as
but
you are.
Snarf is strong. And he knows how to tackle. I should probably buy another headbutt and teach it to Snarf instead of tackle. That would help him out a lot.
How much higher is the...
Tackle is 40 or 35 and headbutt's 70.
That's pretty good.
So, yeah. I hope this isn't a hiker. This might be stupid of me, but I'm gonna try to get some levels on Scyther. Oh, he's a Poke fan as well. Okay, perfect.
A Poke fan?
Poke fan, yeah, that's his trainer type.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's an otaku.
Look at the kid.
Yeah, he's got his son with him. I love that. He's like the 30-year-old guy.
He's like pointing.
He goes to cons and he forces his little kid to dress up and go with him, even though his kid is like not even old enough to know what it is yet.
Mm-hmm. Barb.
Hey, Barb. Why don't you use Pursuit?
It isn't electric gonna be good?
Yeah, but he's not gonna get a chance.
Okay. Oh, that was pretty good, Barb.
Oh, Barb, that was a nice one.
Those 2 consecutive.
He's tackling her pretty good. He's tackling her pretty good.
Look at the kid. He's pointing. He's like,
Yeah.
get him.
Like, Dad, who's that? Who's that mean man that just killed you?
Well, that's a long look.
1,000-yard stare.
Yeah. From way over there, like 4 tiles over.
That's one of my favorite expressions of all time.
1,000 yard stare.
Yeah, something about it. It's just such a provocative image. Man, that color on Poliwhirl looks great. That shade of blue. Something about it.
It is
really. It's like a little bit of green, a little bit of gray.
Yeah, very turquoise.
I would say more teal.
Have you ever had a book that like, or maybe a show
Bubble.
that like almost like haunts you? Like not like scary, but like you can't get you struggle to get through it. And it's like,
I don't know. I kind of like purposefully avoid things that I think will make me feel that way. So not really.
okay. I just finished a book that it took me like 6 months to finish.
Krabby! Look at him.
Snip, snip.
He's dead in one hit.
Yeah, but we have better cutters.
Yeah, see ya.
We're the real barbers.
My arms are scythes. Don't know if you know that.
Yours might be good in a pinch.
Ho ho! Bon is awake. He's
I
primed.
got a little bit of the ninth wind
He's
here.
got a spark left.
Yep.
Use headbutt on trees to shake Pokemon out. We don't have our headbutt user here. As soon as we get fly, we're gonna fly back to. Oh hey, look, we made it to Olivine. Yeah, we wanna. Maybe I'll have to walk all the way back there in between sessions or something like that. Because yeah, I should probably teach headbutt to Snarf. Wow, you have a Pokedex. What is my life? Oh no.
No fight.
He's not gonna battle us.
Okay.
He's not gonna battle us. I love how he says there's no need to panic.
He knows.
Yeah.
He knows the damage he did.
Yeah, so the Olivine gym leader is not here because her Ampharos that runs the lighthouse in this town is sick. So she's in the lighthouse taking care of her Pokemon.
Okay.
And we have to do some crazy quests to get the medicine that it needs. We got the good rod. Now we can catch some real fish in the water.
So I just finished this book. It took me 6 months, at least. It's been a long time. I probably mentioned it at some point. It's about, it's like a memoir of the general who was in charge of UN peacekeepers during the Rwandan genocide.
Yes, you've talked about this before.
And I mentioned it because there's this thing that happened called Operation Turquoise. At the beginning of the Civil War, that leads to the genocide. Like, the president gets assassinated, Civil War restarts, and then the assassination is like the signal to start the genocide, where people just start killing.
We got strength.
Getting buff. Been working out.
Strength.
Boys been working out.
He just said something about a buff bod. I was listening to your story, Bon. I didn't mean to screech it to a halt there.
So at the beginning of the Civil War and genocide, where it's become unsafe for like expats to be in the country anymore. The French, Belgian, and U.S. militaries do like this joint evacuation where they just rush into the airport with like hundreds of troops, well armed, evacuate all the embassy people, and then they're gone. And then like 3 months later, they're like, oh man, and like everyone's finally called it genocide, and they're like, oh man, we need this. The world needs to stop this. And then the UN general keeps saying like, yeah, okay, send me troops. I'll stop it. Like,
yeah.
I could stop it tomorrow.
Okay.
Send me people.
Oh yes, I remember this.
And they're just like, oh, we can't. There's no, the airport's really messed up. The logistics aren't there. There's not really, we don't have the people to go. We don't have the equipment or the money. But like, they were not secretly, but they had already been there.
Yeah.
And like, they had already gotten the people they wanted to get out. It's crazy. It's I think to this day, Clinton has never apologized. He's just said he regrets what happened. Because like a whole bunch of other world leaders like eventually went back to Rwanda and like a couple years later and like saw like these mass grave sites and like just piles of skeletons.
Jesus.
And they were like, I'm sorry that I knew this was happening and didn't do anything. But he's like one of the only ones who has never like said, he's, you know,
He hasn't made a
sorry
specific
for-
apology.
Yeah. He just says he wishes he did something. And it's like, whew, man. That book, I would recommend it to anyone who wants to, like, feel something. But if you're not in the mood to feel something, it's tough. It's called Shake Hands with the Devil. It's a really powerful scene where he is in this room with these two militia guys who are two of the chief architects of the genocide, and he knows this. And they ask for his weapon, like so everyone goes into the meeting unarmed.
Right.
And he goes to his holster, and he like hesitates, and he like has this moment of like, should I just execute these two guys?
Yeah.
Right here, right now, because I know what they're doing.
Yeah.
But then he would be forced to leave the country.
Yeah.
Probably get imprisoned.
Yeah.
And so he sits there for like a few seconds and then just takes it out and sets it down and just has like this crisis of like literally shaking hands with evil.
Yeah.
This is not a fun fact, but I crunched the numbers, and during World War II, approximately like 32-something thousand people died a day for the whole course of the war, which is crazy.
Yeah,
So-
and that's like 4.5 years.
Yep.
Yeah, that's insane.
So the Rwandan genocide, that's worldwide. That's including Asia
Yeah.
and the Western Front. And in Rwanda, for the course of the genocide, like 8,000 or 9,000 people died every day. So just this tiny little African country.
Yeah. Which obviously that's
was
going
like-
to seem like a way bigger number in that small of a concentration versus all over the planet.
Was about a fourth the rate of people dying in World War II. It's just like mind blowing.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah.
Look how tough Magnemite is. God. Little bastard. Little bastard's incredible. Especially when Tentacle uses a crappy move like Constrict that's not broken anymore. Like it was in Gen 1.
Was Constrict just the same as Wrap?
Constrict, Wrap, Bind, and Clamp were all completely broken in Gen 1. And Fire Spin.
Were they just different typings? Or were they...
Constrict, Bind, and Wrap were all normal type moves. They were just learned by different types of Pokemon. Well, that went really well. I'm just gonna try to train up Magnemite, y'all. Mangy Meat.
Mangy Meat.
That's a great name, dude.
It is.
Did you just pull that out of nowhere?
Yeah. It's right off the top of the dome.
That's awesome. Hey, girl.
Oh, wow. Hi. Elaine.
She looks like Misty, and she's
She
got to
does.
star you. Spreading it all out for you to see. Look how crappy this water gun is against Magnemite. Okay, that's pretty strong.
Okay. Maybe
We'll switch him out.
Maybe we switch.
We'll switch him out.
Okay. So we can't be dying.
No, we can't. We're not going to lose Magnemite. I will not let him suffer the same fate as Coughing. I care way too much about Magnemite to let that happen.
Never again.
Well, how about this, folks? Next week on the show, we will have made our way to Cianwood City, and we're gonna be seeing about beating the gym there so that we can get Fly. Because I think
we're going to be seen about.
we're gonna be seeing about that.
Okay. Or we are going to be seeing about that.
Yes, exactly.
We're not going to be seen about.
No,
Okay.
we will be seeing about Cianwood City
Okay.
if you're gonna be there.
So, meet us there.
Yep, meet us there if you're around.
Boys Live.
BOYSLOCKE Live. Why did I use Fury Cutter? And in the meantime,
On Monday.
yes, there will be some basketball.
Come do some. Practice your layups. Do a couple drills.
Yeah,
Out
some
in
suicides.
Your local court. Some suicides.
Classic exercise.
I think we called those killers around
That's
here.
probably a better name for it.
Around these parts.
I'm actually surprised that my school used that term.
Oh, used suicide instead of.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they were okay with calling it that. Whoa, it's a Tentacruel. He's not legal, so
Okay.
we don't have to worry about killing it.
He's big.
He's very big and sneaky looking.
He is kind of mischievous.
On Wednesday, you can join us for some Super Mario 3 with Mr. Steven, our fantastic guest.
He's pulling his weight.
Oh,
More than
absolutely.
pulling his weight. He's got some levels under
He
his
played some
belt.
good Mario. He
Yeah.
played some good Mario lately.
He did.
And in the meantime, hit us up on Discord. Tell us who you want us to catch next, because a bunch of new routes have just opened up to us. So look at the Pokemon that are available, and look who's available around Cianwood and Olivine and Mahogany Town, and tell us who you want us to capture next, and send us some nicknames.
A name for Mangy Meat? Do we still need one?
We do need a nickname
top that. I don't know
for
if we can.
for Magnemite. Yes, if you have a name you like better than Mangy Meat, send us one so we can name him that.
Yeah, we'll pit him against each other.
Yes.
We have a very thorough process.
It's a lot of fun on Discord. Hop on there, folks, and chat with us. It's a good time.
We'll see you there.
Yeah, until then, take care and have a nice one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.